Hey YouTube, it's me, Nian Kabi. Today is Monday, July 11th. Sorry, July 11th, 2011, and it is two things. It is my 9-week post-op and my 2-month surgery. So I will say today I've officially lost 60 pounds from my highest weight and 45 pounds. Wait, no, that's not right. 349, 289. That's 60 pounds. That's my highest weight. That's where I was on January 4th when I started my own personal plan. And then the day of surgery, I was 324. So 324 and now 289. So that's 35 pounds. Okay, so I've lost 35 pounds since surgery and 60 pounds overall. Okay, got the numbers right. I haven't taken my measurements, so what I'll do next week before I do my video, I'll have measurements and a weight update, or I may just do a measurement update since all you've been hearing from me for the past couple of videos are weights. So I have to say that I am like extremely excited. My clothes, well, my pants, they're like done for. They're like, they really need to go in file 13, but I'm holding on to them. So like, I'd already had dresses in the closet that I couldn't wear, or like stuff like you're out shopping or whatever, and I was like, oh, this is cute, and I brought it home, but I couldn't fit it because I was too big. But now they fit, and I'm wearing stuff to work, and I'm getting compliments. Still no guy yet. Keep your fingers crossed. Okay, please, please, please send out the vibes, send out the vibes, send out the vibes. Really want to meet a really nice guy. Nothing too serious in the beginning. Just a really nice guy. Go to the movies, hang out, maybe even work out together sometimes. Take it slow, see what can develop. Okay, so back to my story. Sorry, side note, but still send the good vibes, send the good vibes. So I am really, really excited. I cannot even tell you guys. I'm sure most of you know, who watch my videos. It is awesome. And granted, I'm not gonna say only 60 pounds. I lost 60 freaking pounds. Why they do that at? I'm sorry. So I'm so excited to have lost 60 pounds. I have a goal weight of 175 to 190. So if I put myself on the higher end of that goal, I only have 91 pounds to go. Yes, 91 pounds to go. Is it 91 before I make the goal? Yeah. 91 pounds to go before I make the goal. So if I go to the 175, then that puts me at another 116 pounds to lose. But anyway, I'm optimistic. I'll get there. So I wanted to talk a little bit today about struggling with weight and weight loss, and how it is so it is an addiction, and people who don't struggle from this, they make it seem like we're an outcast because we're overweight, and it's something that we can like just easily change, like we're turning on a light bulb or something, and it's just not that easy. So my mom and I were watching Extreme Makeover Weight Loss Edition, and this guy, I kind of got upset at this guy, and I'll tell you why I got upset. Well, I'll give you the story, then I'll tell you why I got upset. So, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but Chris Powell, he takes these people. I think he selected like 7 or 8 people for this season of it, and he selects them, and he gives them like this 1-year program. And the first 90 days he's with them, and he's working with them to help them reach their goals. And then he does quarterly weigh-ins with them. And then like it's like an incentive. Like the first 30 days you get like some big thing you never thought you'd ever get. And then at 6 months it's another weigh in, and then you get something else that's not as elaborate as the first thing. And then at 9 months, if you've met the goal, you get to meet with a plastic surgeon who does a consultation for the removal of the excess skin. And then at 12 months, you do the big reveal where your family and friends see you and how you look and your progress. I think the show is like really freaking awesome. I really wish I could have done the show. If I had known about it, I probably would have, tried to go for it. But anyway, so this particular guy on this week's episode, he struggled with food addiction. He was like addicted to food. And I became upset with him because he started out and he was saying how, he was doing it for his daughter and doing it for his wife and doing it for Chris and doing it for himself. But then throughout the process, he kind of let that go. And I know it's a struggle. I've struggled with it, my whole life. Since I was 10 years old, I've been overweight. And I know it's a struggle, but at the same time, there were lots of people, I'm sure, who would have loved to have this opportunity, and he kind of, in my opinion, he threw it away. Not to say that, I won't struggle and fall one day, even though I've had the weight loss surgery. And I just feel like he didn't really give himself an opportunity to succeed, because in the back of his mind, and he said himself, whenever he had an off day, the first thing he would do was hit up the drive-thrus. So my mother and I were talking about it, and so it brought up another thing about how addiction, weight, drugs, cigarettes, whatever, it is like a hard pill to swallow. And people look at obese people and think that, oh, you fat, lose weight. It is really not that easy. It's really not that easy. And I think, and I know, you have to be mentally prepared to undergo a change like this. And if you're not mentally prepared, you have the surgery, and the surgery will allow you to lose X amount of pounds or whatever. But if you're not mentally prepared, you're kind of setting yourself up to be right back in the same predicament you were in before surgery. So I am, I send you guys like well wishes and prayers. And my goal, and I told my mom, my goal is to never eat from a regular size plate again. Even once I reach my goal, my weight loss goal of to be 175 to 190, I want to never eat from a regular size plate ever again in life. I want to always eat from my little saucer. Even if I go out to eat, I want to have them put half the food on my plate and go ahead and pack the other half to go. I'm and I was telling my mom, at holidays, I cook in the family. My mom hasn't cooked like a holiday meal since I was probably like 13 years old. So they're going to get the traditional fixings, but all the cakes and pies and cookies and, candy and stuff that I will make, they're not getting that this year. So I hope they're ready for it. Next year, maybe, but that's a big maybe, but I want to, encourage anybody who watches it. It is a struggle. Even with the surgery, it's a struggle. And just to keep your heads up and, keep prayed up and just take one day at a time. And what I think I'm going to do too, start doing, maybe keep a food journal. I mean, right now, eating right is not a struggle for me because I'm still only 2 months post-op. So eating right is not a struggle for me. It kind of comes naturally right now, but who knows where I'll be next month, or a month after that, or a month after that, or a day after that. Every day is a struggle. So I just want to keep you guys, encourage you guys and encourage myself, and see you when you reach your goals. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. That was so uncalled for.